Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome you to Puckett Fieldhouse on the campus of Central Methodist University for tonight's Heartland Conference volleyball match between Central Methodist and Missouri Valley. Quentin Norris calling from the Catbird Seat. Many sponsors tonight's game: Drury Inns and Sweet, Addison Laboratories, CNR Supermarkets. Also, 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 Emmett's Kitchen Tap, Dairy Queen, and many sponsors throughout the 2021 Central Methodist season. Originally, this was supposed to be a triangular match, but last night things went in a scramble, and so we are going to play one game. It's a conference volleyball match as well. Central Methodist, they're 5-1, 3-1 in the conference. Missouri Valley 1-5, 0-4 in the conference. Central Methodist, their last game was a week ago today. They defeated Mid-American Nazarene 25-20, 25-14, 25-19. While Missouri Valley, their last game was also a week ago today. They lost to Park 16-25, 17-25, 16-25. Missouri Valley has lost 5 in a row. Their only win came against Stevens, I think on September the 5th, down in Marshall, Missouri. This has been kind of a scramble we have here. Originally, if you look at the sports schedule, originally we were going to go to Dubuque, Iowa to take on Clark. Well, it turns out Clark is coming here for a 7 o'clock start time. And Missouri Valley is going to play Clark at 5 p.m. here at Fayette as well. Of course, I will have the play-by-play of the 7 o'clock game. And then on Saturday, originally, we were supposed to go to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, taking on Mount Pleasant. Well, it has been a scramble. We'll have 4 games here at Central Methodist. First one's at 11 a.m., but then Central Methodist will take on Southwestern at 1:15. And then there'll be another match at 3:30. And I believe that'll be Southwestern and Missouri Baptist. And then Central Methodist takes on Missouri Baptist at 5:45 p.m. as well. Central Methodist football team, they'll take on Peru State at 2 o'clock as well, down in Peru, Nebraska. Hey, Central Methodist football, hey, what else you can say? They're 2-0. They're coming off a 14-12 victory over William Penn on homecoming this past Saturday as well. And then a week from tonight, Central Methodist will be taking on Park for a 7 o'clock start time. If you look at the standings in the conference, Grandview is on top in the North Division, 4-0, 6-0 in the conference. William Penn, 3-1, 8-2 in the conference. Clark is 2-2, 2-5. Then Mount Mercy, 1-1, 1-1. Peru State is 1-3, 1-4. Culver Stockton, 1-4, 1-6, and then Graceland, 0-3, 1-4. In the South Division, Park is 2-0, 4-0 in the conference. Central Methodist is 3-1. And 5-1 altogether. They're in a tie with Benedictine. Benedictine's 3-1, 3-1 altogether. Evangels and Mid-America are tied for 4th at 2-1. Evangels 2-1 in the conference, 4-1 altogether. Mid-America 2-1, 5-3. Baker's 6 at 1-3 and 1-3 as well. And then Missouri Valley 0-4 and 1-5 as well. Well, of course, a lot of things have gone on there. Not only have the volleyball one, but it's also the baseball playoffs has started up there as well. And we're going to take it about a 2.5-minute timeout. We're going to continue our pregame coverage and give you some updates on the Major League Baseball playoffs here on CMUEagles.com. Hey, Birds on the bats. Central Methodist, they are 5-1, 3-1 in the conference. Missouri Valley 1-5 and 0-4, and of course Missouri Valley, they'll be playing Clark at 5 p.m. on Friday, and then Central Methodist will play Clark at 7 p.m. on Friday. Of course, the officiating crew checks everything, making sure we're all set.
Serving for the Vikings, number 18, Sydney Spears.
Sydney Spears from Perryville, Missouri, around the southeast part of the Missouri area. Gets it going as Keith Jackson will say 1-0. Peters. Beautiful and great stun ball. 1-0 Central Methodist.
Serving for the Eagles, number 15, Elise Hardesty Irving.
Elise Hardesty Irving. Line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley with it. There is Nicholson. There is Callie Henson. Gets a block. Recovers it to Hardesty Irving. Here's Mawson. Mawson. Back comes the Vikings. And a tie game at 1.
Serving for the Vikings, number 8, Haley Hill.
Haley Hill will serve. And if there's a familiar face on the Missouri Valley set, that is Shelby Scott. Used to be, for the last few years, was the SID here at Central Methodist. Henson gets off a floater. Hardesty Irving. Beautiful! That is great. Stun ball! 2-1 now.
Serving for the Eagles, number 4,
Annabelle Mawson. Even though it says 0-0, it should be 2-1 Central Methodist. I think they're going to get the scoreboard all straightened out. Line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Blocked in there. 3-1 Central Methodist. Annabelle Mawson. Line drive serve. Back comes Missouri Valley. Bronner. That is Delaney Miller. Here comes Missouri Valley with it. Bronner. Hardesty Irving. Beautiful Callie Henson. 4-1 Central Methodist. Of course, we'll have the pregame show at 6:45 p.m. on Friday against Clark. Line drive, serve, that's an ace, 5-1, Central Methodist. Into the net, makes it 5-2 now. Brooklyn Evans from Ogden, Utah, home of Weber State. Hardesty Irving to Callie Henson. Gets it blocked. Recovers it by Hardesty Irving. Bronner sets it up by Delaney Miller. Makes it 6-2 now. Crystal Bronner. Another line drive, sir. Ace! 7-2. Another line drive serve. Blocked. And a point for Missouri Valley. It's at 7-3.
In for the Vikings, number 2, Julia Hopper.
That's Julia Hooper from Azusa, California. Most famous athlete came from there, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, who played for the Kansas City Chiefs. Boy, he was a fearsome running back for the Chiefs in the 80s under head coach Marty Schottenheimer. Double hit call makes it 8-2.
In for the Eagles, number 18, Jordan Wolf, and back to center, number 7,
Shannon Peters from Waverly, Missouri. I know him, that's one of my cousins, BJ and Amanda Ford. Hey, that's okay. Line drive, sir, and that's 9-2 now. I'm like, what was it? You say no. Nine to 2 now. Here comes Missouri Valley with it. Peters sets it up for Delaney Miller, but just a bit outside. So it's 9-4 now. Of course, tomorrow the National League Wild Card Series gets started.
Back to center, number 5, Kyoka Nakai.
Kyoka Nakai from Tokyo, of course, the site of the 2021 Summer Olympics. Peters. Wolf gets it partially blocked. Recovers it by Jordan Wolf. Back comes Missouri Valley. And it's a net call. Makes it 9-6. Oh, actually 9-5 now. Here we are, set number 1. Peters. Nice! Delaney Miller makes it 10-5.
In for the Eagles, number 24, Jenna Nicholson.
Jenna Nicholson will serve from Pacific, Missouri. Another line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. And now will be a point, makes it 10-6.
And for the Vikings, number 55, Angelica Montegudo, and back to serve, number 4, Rachel Hammond.
Rachel Hammond from Dallas, Texas. One time there was a TV show called Dallas. Back in the mid-'70s, they had a guy named J.R. Ewing. Peters. There is Wolf. Partially blocked. Back comes Missouri Valley. Blocked again. 11-5. 11-6 now.
In for the Eagles, number 21, Grace Stumbaugh, and back to serve, number 1, Bonnie Fung.
That's Bonnie Fung. She's from Hong Kong. And if you remember a couple years ago, there was when Henry Winkler, George Foreman, and Terry Bradshaw all spent the day in Hong Kong. Line drive serve there. Blocked, 12-6. Missouri Valley's only win came against Stevens College on September 5th, but they have lost 5 in a row. Ace, 13-6. Timeout. Central Methodist 13. Central Methodist 13. Missouri Valley 6 here on CMUEagles.com. We got a score update in Game 1 of the American League Wild Card. Tampa Bay defeated Toronto 3-1, so Tampa Bay leads that series 1-0 now. They'll play Game 2 tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock in Tampa Bay. All the Wild Card series will be played at the higher seeds. The Yankees lead Cleveland 3-1, I think in the top of the 5th inning down in Cleveland. Matt Vasgersian and, of course, Alex Rodriguez. Buster Olney will have the having the play-by-play. Fung with the serve there. Nicholson. There is Jordan. Whoa, beautiful. 14-6. Bonnie Fung will serve. Of course, if you remember the last game, hopefully maybe we could try to talk Bonnie and I to go out to diving at a swimming pool in Hong Kong sometime in the near future. And a point for Missouri Valley makes it 14-7.
Back to serve for the Vikings, number 18, Sydney Spears. And to the game for the Eagles, number 24, Jenna Nicholson.
Sydney Spears to serve. Peters, partially blocked. Peters to Jordan Wolf. Back comes Missouri Valley. Bronner, Peters. Gray, stun ball, makes it 15-7.
In for the Eagles, number 12, Callie Hansen, and back to serve, number 15, Elise Hardesty-Irving.
Elise Hardesty-Irving. Line drive serve. Back comes Nicholson. On a bill. Back comes Missouri Valley. Looks like Nicholson. Hardesty-Irving. Pinson. Pinson recovers it. No, that'll be a net call on Hardesty-Irving. Makes it 15-8. Haley Hill will serve from Woodlawn, Illinois. There's the jump serve. Hardesty-Irving to stun ball. Beautiful! Great stun ball. 16-8.
And for the Eagles, number 5, Delaney Miller. Back to serve, number 4,
Annabelle Mawson from Jefferson St. Alma. Rod Smith, KRCG Sports Director. Line drive serve there. And a point for Missouri Valley. Makes it 16-9. Brooklyn Evans serves. Sets it up for Delaney Miller. Back goes Missouri Valley. Beautiful shot. Makes it 16-10 now. Yeah. Brooklyn Evans in the serve again. Line drive serve. Back comes Missouri Valley. Bronner, let's see if they get it over. Oh, yeah! Hardesty-Irving to stun ball! 17-10.
And for the Eagles, number 11, Anna Wolf, and back to serve, number 8, Crystal Bronner.
Crystal Bronner in the serve. Back comes Missouri Valley. Double hit call makes it 18-10. Bronner serving into the net, makes it 18-11. How you doing there? Good answer. Hey, that's a great.
In for the Vikings, number 2, Julia Hooper.
Julia Hooper will serve. Line drive serve. Out of bounds, makes it 19-11.
In for the Eagles, number 18, Jordan Wolf, and back to serve, number 7, Shannon Peters.
Shannon Peters in the serve. Line drive serve. Wolf, Bronner. Here's Delaney Miller, gets it blocked. Point, Missouri Valley makes it 19-12.
In for the Vikings, number 8, Haley Hill, and back to serve, number 5, Kyoka Nakai.
Kyoka Nakai. Wolf. Block. Good recovery by Mawson. Peters. Double hit call makes it 19-13. Peters. Here comes Missouri Valley. Peters. Wolf. Back comes Missouri Valley. Miller. Peters. Nice shot, Jordan Wolf. The Higher American Conference Attacker of the Week. 20-13. Jenna Nicholson. Here comes Missouri Valley with it. Out of bounds, 21-13. There's been one tie and a timeout by Missouri Valley. 21-13 here in set number 1, CMUEagles.com. Still 3-1, bottom of the 5th inning here at Cleveland. Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. 8 games tomorrow as Game 2 of the American League Wild Card, plus 4 games of the National League Wild Card Series. Nicholson into the net, makes it 21-14. Rachel Hammond to serve from Dallas, Texas. Line drive serve. Peters. Nice shot by Jordan Wolf. Let's see what Missouri Valley does here. Peters. Wolf. Peters. Wolf. I think they may replay the serve. Of course, Rachel Hammond's from Dallas, Texas, of course, home of the TV show Dallas that took place at South Fork. They had a guy named Larry Hagman. And before he became on Dallas, he was on the TV show in the 60s called I Dream a Genie. Dun 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 dun. Bronner, Peters, and a kill by Annabelle Mawson. That was a tough. Well.
For the Eagles, number 21, Grace Snowbot, and back to serve, number 1, Bonnie Fung.
Bonnie Fung.
Back in for the Vikings, number 3, Brooklyn Evans.
Fung will serve. Nicholson. Here is Jordan Wolf. Double hit call makes it 23-14. Here comes Missouri Valley. They're just 2 points away from the victory. Blocked. Nicholson. Out of bounds. Central Methodist leads at 24-14. Set point now. Get those hands clapping, fans. Line drive serve. And a point for Missouri Valley. It's at 24-15. Anna Wolf.
Number 11, Lauren Nash, and back to serve, number 18, Sydney Spears.
Sydney Spears in the serve.
Eagles, number 8, Kristen
Bronner. Here's Jordan Wolf. Bronner. Peters. Annabelle Mawson. And Central Methodist wins the first one, 25-15. They lead the match so far, 1-0. We will start set number 2. Do it all at 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Be back right at you on CMUEagles.com. Central Methodist won it. The opener, 25-15. They led from start to finish. They were within one tie. And Central Methodist has taken control of it. Of course, a baseball score, top of the 5th inning. The Yankees lead the Cleveland Indians 5-1 now. In Game 1 of the American League Wild Card. 8 games tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. with Game 1 of the National League Wild Card. The Cincinnati Reds take on the Atlanta Braves. Then at 12 noon, the Houston Astros take on Minnesota Twins in game number 2 of the American League Wild Card Series. Houston leads that series 1 game to none. At 1 o'clock on ABC. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card. Miami and the Chicago Cubs. And at 2 o'clock, the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. In Game 2 of the American League Wild Card, Chicago leads that series 1-0 at 3 p.m. on TBS. It's Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series. Toronto and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay leads that one 1-0. 4 o'clock p.m. on ESPN2. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series. St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres. And then, of course, 6 p.m. on ESPN, game number 2 of the American League Wild Card Series. New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. And then we round it out with 9 p.m. It's game number 1 of the National League Wild Card Series. Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Serving for the Eagles, number 15, Elise Hardesty Irving.
Elise Hardesty Irving will start set number 2. Line drive serve. Bronner. Here is Shea Luby. Out of bounds. Central Methodist leads it 1-0. Elise Hardesty Irving will serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Irving to Bronner. Shea Luby. And looks like a double hit call. 2-0 Central Methodist. Back comes Missouri Valley. Bronner, Peters. Here's Shea Luby. Beautiful! Shea Luby makes it 3-0. Nothing now. Double hit call, 4-0. Hardesty Irving serves. Out of bounds, makes it 4-1 now.
Serving for the Vikings, number 18, Sydney Spears.
Sydney Spears. Callie hits it just a bit outside. She tried the corner and missed. Ball 4. Ball 8. Irving. Back comes Missouri Valley. Hardesty Irving to Luby tries to recover it, but it's 4-3 now. Peters, Hardesty Irving. Beautiful! I think that's Lacey Mixon with the kill. 5-3. Shea Luby, I know her family's here today from Hillsboro, around the St. Louis area. Okay. I want to make sure. Nice block by Delaney Miller, 6-3. Luby. Back comes Missouri Valley. Out of bounds, 7-3. Seven to 3 now. Back comes Missouri Valley. Blocked. Here comes Missouri Valley. Mixon. Looks like Hardesty Irving tries to get it set up, but couldn't. And it's 7-4 now. Haley Hill will serve. Into the net, 8-4. Oh, well, that's because I think you were busy.
And for the Eagles, number 11, Anna Wolf, and back to serve number 8, Crystal Bronner.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, that's Crystal Bronner. Hardesty Irving, Bronner. How about Delaney Miller? Makes it 9-4. Sure, why not? Now, I'll just take. Hey, that's 9-4 now. 9-4 now. Bronner, Hardesty Irving. Oh, nice job. 10-4. Timeout, Missouri Valley. Here's set 2. Central Methodist 10, Missouri Valley 4 on CMUEagles.com. You know, hey, the best thing is you get a lot of work. You know how many things I get. Five to 2, bottom of the fourth inning between the Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Bronner in the serve. Central Methodist won the opener 25-15. Hardesty Irving to Callie Henson, just a bit outside. As the great Bob Euchre would say it. And now to see who gets to serve for Missouri Valley.
In for the Vikings, number 9, Allie Brill, and back to serve number 3, Brooklyn Evans.
Brooklyn Evans in the serve. Bronner to Hardesty Irving to Delaney Miller. Beautiful! 11-5.
And for the Eagles, number 18, Jordan Wolf, and back to serve number 20, Marina Alonso.
Marina Alonso from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And it's into the net, makes it 11-6. Lauren Nausch. Bronner. Here's Alonzo. Back comes the Vikings. Left-handed shot to Alonzo. Here's Jordan Wolf. Oh, beautiful. 12-6.
For the Eagles, number 9, Addison Kreider, and back to serve number 7, Shannon Peters.
Shannon Peters in the serve. Back comes Missouri Valley with it. Oh, kill there, makes it 12-7.
In for the Vikings, number 8, Haley Hill, and back to serve, number 5, Kyoka Nakai.
Kyoka Nakai. Kreider to Alonzo. Oh, nice job. Blocked, but it's 12-8. Central Methodist has gained control since the opening set of game 2. And ace makes it 12-9. The closest they've gone is 1 point. Else 4-3. Alonzo and a point. It's at 12-10. I think Coleman Lee needs a TO, baby. Alonzo. I think it's a double hit call. Makes it 12-11. Now suddenly it's down to 1. Peters. Alonzo. Back. Oh, nice job. I think Anna Wolf gets it. 13-11. Sydney Balzer from St. Genevieve, Missouri. Lauren drives her out of bounds, makes it 13-12.
In for the Vikings, number 4, Rachel Hammond.
Rachel Hammond. On Dallas, Texas, home of Larry Hagman. Alonzo out of bounds, 14-12.
In for the Eagles, number 12, Callie Henson, and back to serve, number 15, Elise Hardesty Irvin.
Elise Hardesty Irvin. Line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Bronner. Here's Callie Henson. Out of bounds, 15-12. Now the Missouri Valley coach wants an explanation. Line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Blocked. And a point makes it 15-13. Spears, Henson, Hardesty Irving. Down the right, down the left field line. Makes it 16-13.
In for the Eagles, number 5, Delaney Miller, and back to serve, number 9, Addison Kreider.
Addison Kreider. Line drive serve. Back comes Missouri Valley. Here comes Missouri Valley. And a point makes it 16-14.
And for the Vikings, number 14, Kylie Beers, and back to serve number 8, Haley Hill.
Haley Hill. There's that jump serve. Hardesty Irving. Now Callie Henson makes it 17-14.
And for the Vikings, number 1, Taylor Gotti. And for the Eagles, number 11, Anna Wolf. And back to serve number 8,
Crystal Bronner in the serve. Oh, nice job there. Net call, 18-14. Bronner still serving. Bronner, nice job blocked, but point makes it 18-15.
And for the Vikings, number 9, Allie Krill. And back to serve number 3, Brooklyn Evans.
Trying to dig it out, and it's 18-16. Hardesty Irving tries to dig it, but it's a point. Central Methodist won the first one, 25-15. Henson. They set it up for Delaney Miller. Block. Oh, nice shot. Anna Wolf, 19-16.
And for the Eagles, number 18, Jordan Wolf. And back to serve number 20, Marina Alonso.
Moreno Alonso from Sao Paulo, Brazil. One of my first friends from Sao Paulo, Brazil was a gentleman named Marcus Baldini. He came here in the fall of 1989. And a point makes it 19-17.
Serving for the Vikings, number 11, Lauren Nash.
Lauren Nash. Alonso. How about Jordan Wolf? Alonso. Oh, nice shot by Jordan Wolf. Makes it 20-7. You know, I always ask him.
And for the Vikings, number 13, Abby Herbert. And for the Eagles, number 9, Addison Crider. And back to serve number 7, Shannon Peters.
Shannon Peters in the serve, and a point makes it 20-18.
And for the Vikings, number 8, Haley Hill. And back to serve number 5, Kyoka Nakai.
Kyoka Nakai. Sets it up there. Back comes Missouri Valley. And it's 20-19. If Bronner hadn't hit it, they would have been, it would have been a point for Central Methodist. Peters, Alonso. Oh, nice job by Wolf. Back comes Missouri Valley. And a tie game at 20. First tie of the second set. Crider, Alonso. How about Anna Wolf? Back comes Missouri Valley. Bronner, Alonso. And a point for Central Methodist, 21-20 now.
And for the Eagles, number 3, Lacey Mixon, and back to serve number 2, Sydney
Sydney
Bowser.
Bowser came from Miller Area Community College. Back comes Missouri Valley. Oh, beautiful, 21 all.
And for the Vikings, number 55, Angelica Montecuto, and back to serve number 4, Rachel Hammonds.
Rachel Hammonds in the serve. Before Larry Hammond was on, if you remember the show, I Dream of Jeannie, that was the scene of the cartoon scene where Larry Hagman was an astronaut as Jordan Wolf puts it down. Makes it 22-21.
And for the Eagles, number 12, Callie Jensen, and back to serve number 15,
Elise
Elise Hardesty Irvin.
Hardesty Irving will serve. Line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Blocked. Bronner, Hardesty Irving. Back comes Missouri Valley. Hardesty Irving. Back comes Missouri Valley. Peters, Hardesty Irving. Back comes Missouri Valley. Peters. Kreider. What a rotation. Double hit call. Makes it 23-21. Timeout, Missouri Valley. Central Methodist 23. Missouri Valley 21 here in set number 2 on CMUEagles.com. That's pretty mean. 23-21, set 2. Missouri Central Methodist has led the entire way. There have been 2 ties. Hardesty Irving serve. Beautiful. Out of bounds. It was tipped. 23-22. Sydney Spears will serve. Henson, Mixon, back comes Missouri Valley. Kreider into the net, tie game. Shea Luby checks in there. Very important point coming up. Peters, Hardesty Irving. Here's Callie Henson. Back comes Missouri Valley. Out of bounds, Central Methodist. Now it's set point. Shea Louie serving for the set. Line drive, sir. Here comes Missouri Valley. Tie game at 24. You have to win by 2.
In for the Vikings, number 14, Kylie Mears, and back to serve, number 8, Haley Hill.
Haley Hill. There's that jump serve. Hardesty Irving. Blocked and a point, and for the first time, Missouri Valley has the lead, and now they have a chance to serve to tie the series at 1. Bronner, Hardesty Irving. Delaney Miller ties it up.
In for the Eagles, number 11, Anna Wolf, and back to serve, number 8, Crystal Bronner.
Crystal Bronner and serve.
Vikings, number 1, Taylor Audie.
Line drive, serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Back comes Missouri Valley. Miller. Henson. How about a tip shot? Back goes Missouri Valley. Into the net. Central Methodist has a chance to take its set point. Central Methodist. Line drive serve. Blocked, out of bounds, tied at 26.
In for the Vikings, number 9, Allie Brill, and back to serve, number 3, Brooklyn Evans.
Brooklyn Evans. Bronner, they set it up for Delaney. Miller, yes! 27-26.
In for the Eagles, number 18, Jordan Wolf, and back to serve, number 20, Marina Alonso.
Marina Alonso will serve. Of course, from Sao Paulo, my friend Marcus Baldini. One thing I always remember about him, he always loved to play the piano in Mr. Marvin Manring's band room. Tied at 27.
Serving for the Vikings, number 11, Lauren Nash.
Lauren Nausch. Out of bounds! Central Methodist leads at 28-27. Now that's set point now.
In for the Vikings, number 13, Abby Hermer, and back to serve for the Eagles, number 7, Shannon Peters.
Shannon Peters in the serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Blocked. And a point for Central Methodist. They lead that match 2-0, 29-27. We will begin the third set in 2 minutes, 2 seconds here on CMUEagles.com. Fun, entertaining. At least I keep you entertained. Especially trying to say Bob Uecker. 7-2 bottom of the fifth. Okay, thank you. We begin the third set. Central Methodist won the first one, 25-15, 29-27. What a thrilling second half. Missouri Valley, I think it's been at least 4 times, and only 2 times they have led, but Central Methodist has found a way to win there as well, and they found a way to win 29-27. They lead the match 2-0. If they just need one more victory, a victory, win number 6, but most importantly, 4-1 on the conference. Also, just to let you know, there's some changes to the schedule. Friday, originally they were supposed to be in Dubuque, Iowa, taking on Clark. I said, well, they're coming here, and we get to have it for you. But it'll be a doubleheader. At 5 p.m., Missouri Valley takes on Clark, and then Central Methodist will take on Clark at 7 p.m. Pre-game show at 6:45 p.m. And then Saturday, original schedule was Central Methodist was going to play at Mount Mercy. Well, it's been changed around. Now 4 matches. The first one's at 11. Then Central Methodist will take on Southwestern at 1:15. And then there'll be another match at 3:30 p.m. And then we close it out at 5:45 as Central Methodist take on Missouri Baptist. And, of course, the pregame show for the 1:15 match will begin at 1. And then we'll have the pregame show for the 5:45 match at about 5:30 or so. So, hey, we're going to have some additional volleyball matches. And if everything holds true, I think the game with Southwestern on Saturday will be the 200th Central Methodist volleyball match. So we're ready to get started for game 3. So this match is over. We'll take you out to Cleveland. Join Matt Vasgersian, Alex Rodriguez, and Buster Olney.
Serving for the Vikings, number 18, Sydney Spears.
5-1, bottom of the 5th inning, game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. Spears will start it off. Hardesty Irving. Back comes Missouri Valley. Neighbors to Hardesty. Irving puts it down 1-0 Central Methodist.
Serving for the Eagles, number 15, Elise Hardesty Irving.
Elise Hardesty Irving will serve. Line drive, sir. Out of bounds, tied at 1.
In for the Vikings, number 14, Kylie Mears, and back to serve, number 8, Haley Hill.
Haley Hill will serve. Here's the jump serve. Neighbors. They set it up for Rebecca Neighbors. Bronner to Hardesty Irving. Here's Neighbors with a tip shot. 2-1 Central Methodist.
In for the Vikings, number 1, Taylor Auden, and back to serve for the Eagles, number 4, Annabelle Mawson.
Annabelle Mawson. Another line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Blocked. Nice recovery. Here comes Missouri Valley. Blocked. Neighbors. Bronner. That's Luby out of bounds. Tied at 2.
In for the Vikings, number 9,
Brooklyn Evans in the serve. Line drive, serve. Hardesty Irving. Here's Mixon. Oh, beautiful. Shane Luby. I know her family's having fun. They're in Palm Springs.
In for the Eagles, number 11, Anna Wolf. And back to serve, number 8, Crystal Bronner.
Crystal Bronner in the serve. Line drive, serve. Blocked away. 4-2 now. Bronner in the serve. Back comes Missouri Valley. Hardesty Irving. Nice tip shot. Here comes Missouri Valley. Hardesty Irving. There's Neighbors. Hardesty Irving. Nice shot. Anna Wolf. 5-2. I know her family's here today. Also, her Uncle Scott went to Central Methodist at the same time I did. I'm sure Uncle Scott is watching in. 5-2 now. And a 5-3 lead now.
Back to serve for the Vikings, number 13, Abby Herbert.
Abby Herbert from Ponchatoula, Louisiana. Hardesty Irving. They set it up for Neighbors. Put the kill, 6-3. Wow, my golly!
Back to serve for the Eagles, number 10, Becca Neighbors.
Becca Neighbors from Los Angeles, California. Of course, the Dodgers playing the Brewers tomorrow night in Game 1 in the American League Wild Card Series. Hardesty Irving sets up for Luby into the net. 6-4 now.
In for the Vikings, number 8, Haley Hill. And back to serve, number 5, Kyoka Nakai.
Kyoka.
And for the Eagles, number 9, Addison Crowder.
Kyoka Nakai in the match. She is serving. Bronner. Hardesty Irving. Nice. There's Wolf. Back comes Missouri Valley. Kreider digs it out to Hardesty Irving. How about Neighbors? Out of bounds. 7-4. Central Methodist. As Addison Kreider in the start from Marshfield. One of my friends is originally from their name, Marianne Manring. Line drive, serve, and that's an ace, 8-4. Her husband, Marvin, was my high school band teacher at Slater. Kreider in the serve. Neighbors, Hardesty Irving. And a point for Missouri Valley makes it 8-5. You got all the story.
In for the Eagles, number 1, Bonnie Fung. And back to serve for the Vikings, number 4, Rachel Hammonds.
So Rachel Hammonds in the serve. Hardesty Irving. Here's Mawson. Tipped out of bounds, makes it 8-6. Central Methodist won the first one. 25-15. The second one, 29-27. They need one more victory. Hardesty Irving. Mawson. Back comes, it's blocked, but out of bounds, tied it, and it's 8-7 now. Give this Missouri Valley team credit. They have really hung together. R.C. Irving out of bounds and a point. Central Methodist 9-7 now.
In for the Vikings, number 9, Allie Greer, and back in number 3 for the Libero, Brooklyn Evans. And for the Eagles, number 3, Lacey Mixon, and back to serve, number 7, Shannon Peters.
Shannon Peters in the serve. Little line drive serve. And a point makes it 9-8.
In for the Vikings, number 11, Lauren Nash, and back to serve, number 18, Sydney Spears.
Sydney Spears in the serve. Of course, start your mornings off at 9 a.m. on the MLB Network. MLB Central with Lauren Shahadi, Robert Flores, and Mark DeRosa. Oh, nice job by Lacey Mixon. Makes it 10-8 now.
Serving for the Eagles, number 15, Elise Hardesty Irvin.
Elise Hardesty Irvin will serve. Oh, beautiful kill shot. Makes it 10-9 now.
In for the Vikings, 14, Kylie Mears, and back to serve, number 8, Haley Hill.
Haley Hill will serve. There's the jump serve. Neighbors to Hardesty Irving. Back goes. See what Missouri Valley does here. Blocked. Mixon. Hardesty Irving. Nice job, and that is Annabelle Monson. Makes it 11-9.
In for the Vikings, number 1, Taylor Audie, and back to serve for the Eagles, number 4, Annabelle Monson. And in for the Eagles, number 9, Addison Kreider.
Addison Kreider in the serve. Line drive serve. And it's 11-10 now.
In for the Vikings, number 9, Allie Greer, and back to serve, number 3, Brooklyn Evans.
Brooklyn Evans in the serve. Kreider. Let's see what Missouri Valley does here. Double hit call, 12-10, Central Methodist.
In for the Eagles, number 11, Anna Wolf, and back to serve, number 8, Crystal
Crystal
Bronner.
Bronner. Line drive serve. Here comes Missouri Valley. Bronner. Kreider. Back. Here, see what Missouri Valley does here. Neighbors. Back goes Missouri Valley. Oh, nice job there, but Missouri Valley will dig it out. And a point makes it 12-11.
Back to serve for the Vikings, number 13, Abby Herbert.
So, Abby Herbert will serve. Kreider. And a tie game at 12. Tied at 12 now. Out of bounds. Central Methodist leads at 13-12.
Back to serve for the Eagles, number 10, Becca
Becca
Neighbors.
Neighbors. Back goes Missouri Valley. And a tie game at 13. So now Sydney Balzer will check in there.
In for the Vikings, number 8, Haley Hill, and back to serve, number 5, Kyoka Nakai, and then for the Eagles, number 2, Sydney Bosler.
Nakai in the serve. Pryor. Blocked, and Missouri Valley leads it for the first time since it was 25-24 in game number 2. Bronner, the Hardesty Irving. Now they set it up for Kreider. Puts it down. Tie game at 14.
Back to serve for the Eagles, number 9,
Addison Kreider. Back goes Missouri Valley. Out of bounds. Central Methodist leads it 15-14. Line drive serve. Back comes Missouri Valley. Hardesty Irving. Now they set it up. Oh, out of bounds. Tied at 15.
In for the Vikings, number 55, Angelica Montegudo, and back to serve, number 4, Rachel Hammonds.
Rachel Hammonds.
Eagles, number 1, Bonnie Funk.
Bonnie Fung. Hardesty Irving. Mawson on about Mawson. Puts it down. 16-15. What a touch shot there.
In for the Eagles, number 3, Lacey Mixon, and back to serve, number 7, Shannon Peters.
Shannon Peters. See, Central Methodist can add to that lead there. Nice shot by Peters. Back goes Missouri Valley. Blocked. There comes Missouri Valley. And a tie game at 16.
In for the Vikings, number 11, Lauren Nausch, and back to serve, number 18, Sydney Spears.
Sydney Spears in the serve. Hardesty Irving. Now here's Annabelle Mawson. Beautiful. 17-16 now. Let's see if we can add to this lead there.
In for the Eagles, number 10, Rebecca Neighbors.
Rebecca Neighbors.
Number 15, Elise Hardesty Irving.
Elise Hardesty Irving will serve. $17-16 now. Fung to Hardesty Irving. They set it up for Neighbors. Oh, yes! 18-16. Another line drive serve. Ace! 19-16. 6 points away from win number 6, but most importantly, 4-1 in the conference. 19-16 set number 3. Central Methodist won the first one, 25-15, 29-27. Of course, tomorrow, there'll be 8 more baseball playoff games beginning at 11 a.m. with Game 1 of the National League wild card between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds from SunTrust Park. Starts it off at 10 a.m. with baseball tonight. Carl Ravage, Tim Kirchen, and, of course, Mark Teixeira. Line drive serve there. Blocked. Out of bounds, 20-16. Friday, of course, Central Methodist Volleyball will take on Clark. 7 o'clock pregame show, 6:45. Clark will take on Missouri Valley at 5 p.m. Line drive serve. Hernessy Irving to Annabelle Mawson. Oh, that is a beautiful one. 21-16. Central Methodist is on a 5-0 run now. Hardesty Irving serves. Back comes Missouri Valley. Out of bounds! 22-16. Timeout, Missouri Valley. (22-16) Central Methodist on a 6-0 run now. Just needs 3 more points. Hardesty Irving serve. Beautiful one to Missouri Valley. Let's see what they do here. Blocked. I think it's Mixon. 23-16. They're 2 points away. Hardesty Irving serves. Back comes Missouri Valley. Block! Mixon! Match point! Match point. Blocked. Back comes Missouri Valley. Fung, Hardesty Irving, Mawson, yeah! Oh! I thought it was in, but they called it out. 24-17.
In for the Vikings, number 14, Kylie Mears, and back to serve, number 8, Haley Hill.
Haley Hill will serve. Hardesty Irving. Here's Mawson. Back comes Missouri Valley. And another one makes it 24-18. They're not going away yet. Hardesty Irving to Neighbors. Back goes Missouri Valley. And it's tipped out of bounds. Now it's 24-19. Match point number 4. Mixon. Hardesty Irving to Neighbor. And it's on the line. Wow, 24-20 now. And now that's Jenna Nicholson.
Number 24, Jenna Nicholson.
Here's the serve. Little miscommunication, but Bronner recovers it. Back comes Missouri Valley. Irving to Bronner. Now they set it up for Mawson. Back goes Missouri Valley. And that's the winner, folks! Central Methodist wins that one 25-20. Ladies and gentlemen, let's recap the match tonight. Central Methodist won the first one, 25-15, 29-27, and then 25-20. Central Methodist, they're 6-1, 4-1 in the conference. Missouri Valley is 1-6, 0-5 in the conference. Central Methodist, they'll be at home Friday night taking on Clark at 7. But remember, Clark will play Missouri Valley at 5 p.m. as well. We'll have the pregame show at 6:45 p.m. as well. This is Quentin Norris saying so long tonight from Puckett Fieldhouse. That's 2,987 of them. Let's head out to the Baseball Tonight studios. Matt Vasgersian, Alex Rodriguez, and Buster Olney for game